Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another sand price update, and the current price for sand is at the $4.2 mark, and according to TradingView the market is down by 0.09%. and what I have on the screen is the daily chart, and from this daily chart I have my key supports and resistances that I'm watching. A key support on the $3.3 mark, another one on the $2.23 mark, a key resistance on the $4.5 mark, and another one on the $5.6 mark. So a few things have been happening on this chart. Having a quick technical brief of what has been happening in the market, you can see from this point at around the 24th of October 2021 we started having higher prices for sand in a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5, which took us to an all-time high. That is basing on the Elliott wave pattern. Then from that all-time high that we made over here, we started having lower prices in an ABC correction, that is over here, having our wave A to that point, then a wave B, and then a wave C, which took us to around the $2.26 mark. And from there we started having higher prices for sand. We touched this resistance that we had over here, turned it into support, and we had a bounce to the upper side and broke even this resistance that we had on the $4.59 mark, went above it to around the $4.9 mark, and from there we started having lower prices for sand in this move that is over here. And you can see at the moment we are below this support that we had over here. That means we have closed at least 2 daily candles below it. That could be showing us that we are breaking out to the lower side of this support that we have over here. And if that breakout is confirmed, I expect there are key scenarios that I expect us to see on this chart. And the first one would be that we might unlock lower prices for sand and maybe touch this support that we have on the $3.36 mark. And once that happens, I expect this support to hold, because I think for me this ABC correction that is over here, sand has done whatever it needed to do in its ABC correction. So it's time for us to have a bounce back to the upper side and maybe take us to an all-time high. So that if we break down to this support that we have over here on the $3.3 mark, we find support, have a bounce back to the upper side, and maybe break this resistance that we have on the $5.7 mark. And once that happens, we can retest that zone and then have a move that will take us to an all-time high. So that's my first key scenario that I expect us to see. Also note that it is not a must that that move plays out that way. We can find support there, we can touch that support and then break below it and maybe reach the 2.2 support zone that we have below, around this zone over here. And note that that will be still in our ABC correction. So this ABC correction, maybe it's not over, so that move might be still a corrective move that will take us to the $2.21 mark. And once that happens, what should follow on the other side is a move that will take us to an all-time high. So those are my key expectations. Also note that from where the price is, basing on the fact that we have had this ABC correction and we touched the targets that I expected the ABC correction to touch, and we started having higher prices, we can still have a bounce back from the current price that we have. So the price can close above this support that we have, resistance that we have over here, have a retest of that zone, and once we have a retest of that zone, we will be unlocking even higher prices to the upper side and maybe break the resistance that we have on the $5.6 mark. So those are the key expectations I expect to see on the SAND chart. So let's be patient and see how the market plays out, and whatever I've said is not financial advice, so don't buy, hold or sell any crypto without doing your own research and analysis.